Anytime anyone is going outside of our town, I always hitch a ride so that I can see if I can find any new Dollar Trees. And this might be the cleanest craft section that I found in any Dollar Tree to date. I'm Ingrid Carlson, and I'm so glad that you're here today on my Dollar Tree trip. We are going to start off by visiting the washi tape. I had forgotten about the washi tape for a while because it seemed like they only had the same 3 or 4 types, that they hadn't changed in like 10 years. But I definitely recommend that you go and check it out because there's a lot of new and fun designs. Whenever you're at Dollar Tree, you have to make sure to check all of the aisles and to be thorough with your checking. I thought this was just vinyl, and then I found this faux leather. I had found this several years ago, and I did a journal using the white leather, so I'll have that link down below. But I found it in this navy blue as well, and this is actually a really great buy. It's like a fabric, and it does have an adhesive on the backside, if I am remembering correctly. A bunch of kids just went into the craft aisle, so we're going to take a little detour and go over to the party section. The first thing that I always look for at the party section is the tissue paper. You get 35 sheets of the white for $1.25, and if you've never printed on tissue paper, you are completely missing out. I have a video on how to do it linked down below in the description. It is such a beautiful and dreamy effect. I definitely suggest that you try it. Also in this area, you can find the doilies. They come in 4 different sizes, from a small to a very large, but even the large is workable if you cut it down. So it is all very usable. They're really great because you can stain them, coffee dye them, and they always just look so pretty inside of a journal. Don't you agree? While I was killing time, I decided to go and take a peek at the greeting card section, which I don't think I've ever really gone into, and I can't believe it because make sure that you stay tuned to the end of the video where I do the haul, and you'll see why I'm so excited about this one. This is a great place to go and shop, especially for journal covers, and they had so many adorable designs. And of course, they change with every season, so it's always a good time to go and check them out. Always make sure to check in the fabric section because sometimes it looks like they're the same ones, but I think that they have different varieties always changing, and There are some really cute finds. I love anything that is gingham or plaid. I feel like it works like you would use a neutral because they go with any color. And so those are always great to find. And then if you know anything about me, you know that I love blue and white. So that's always a good idea. I think I've seen these before. They're like the old-timey, oh, look at that blue. That's so pretty. Those were like the old-timey trucks for Christmas, I think. Here's another one here. And those are really adorable for journal covers. They'd actually do really well for making some bows on the side of your journal binding. And I have a Christmas journal that I made like that came out so precious. And that is a great find for just $1.25. I do have this fabric, which I've used, and it is so pretty. Another great option to use with the fabric is to cut it into strips and make a tassel out of it. If that's something that you'd like to see a tutorial on, leave a comment down below and I will add it to my list. And while we're talking, I think I spotted some black and white. I don't know if that's a buffalo print plaid. Look at how precious that is. So beautiful. This is a must-have. Just because something is being used for one reason doesn't mean that you can't come up with other ways to use it. And that's how I look at the wood department, or the department that has all the like little wood pieces. These are great finds for your junk journal, especially these little cutouts. These would be great on the cover of a journal to embellish the front of it. They'd also be great for dangles or to add beads on a journal tassel. And you could even make them into paper clips that stick out on the top, and that would be really precious. And just a quick little note, if you like Dollar Tree shop with me's and hauls, as well as projects made with Dollar Tree items, make sure you check out the rest of my channel. I have a lot of content regarding that, and if that's something you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe as well as hit the bell so you get notified anytime a new video comes out. It seems like a lot of times when you go over to the sticker department, it's the same stickers over and over. One staple that I like to look for are any type of florals, and I found some really pretty foliage that are great for layering in the backgrounds. And they had about 3 or 4 different varieties that are all just one more beautiful than the next. And speaking of florals, these florals are absolutely stunning. They have almost a little bit of a 3D effect, and I think these would look so good if you distress them with a little bit of alcohol ink. That would kind of bring that shininess down and make them look a little bit more vintage. So always be on the lookout for that, that if it doesn't fit the aesthetic that you're looking for exactly, you can always alter it to fit. I went into this store looking for more Christmas stuff, which they didn't have a ton of, and I'll have to go back and do another video. But the one thing that I suggest that you get anytime that there are seasons that pull around would be one for Christmas. Always stock up on the pom-poms. The white pom-poms are awesome. You can dye them different colors. You can tea dye them, or you can dye them with food coloring or even paint. And then of course the red and the green are beautiful as well. The other thing that I would suggest is during Valentine's, they have a heart lace ribbon that only comes out during Valentine's, and I try to stock up every time that like January rolls around. I had pretty much given up on the fact that I was going to find anything Christmas that I could stick into a journal. They had a lot of ornaments and stuff, but not a lot of like flat pieces. And then right next to the register, not with any other Christmas stuff, I found these felt little shapes, and these are perfect. They had these adorable little gingerbread men, as well as the Santas, some holly, and some ornaments. And I think these are really versatile, and they could be used in so many different ways in your journals. Oh yeah, and they had those snowflakes as well. I'm going to start off with the haul using the greeting card that I found. And if you haven't checked out this video, I will have it linked down below in the description. And for those of you that maybe don't know exactly what that means, I'm going to show you an example really quick. Let's see. I'm going to go... to my channel. I'm going to go in that video. Let me turn the volume down. So hang on while the ad runs. So if I'm on my iPad and I'm looking at a channel, I'm watching it, if I'm in full screen, it won't work. But what I need to do is I need to go out. Actually, I think you might be able to click here. Let's see. Yeah, so if you click up there, you go out, or if you click down here in this corner, then you go out. And you're going to see here, there's the title of the video. That is my name, subscribe. You actually want to hit right here where it says more. And then over here, it will give you the description. So you're going to click here, it says more, and you can see any links that I have posted are going to be in there. Now, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, then this actually comes right underneath the video, but on the iPad, it comes to the side, and probably on your phone, the same thing. So, anyways, hope that helps any of you that didn't know where that was, because it's kind of sneaky a little bit. It's hidden. But and excuse my voice, I am finally getting over this cold. So this was the greeting card, and we made a little December daily that I will be working on with you guys. And you can see this is the card that's been kind of dissected and put back together. It's super cute, and I think that this is one of those projects that you should definitely try. It doesn't take that long. There's you get a lot of bang for your buck, and I think this is a really fun journal for you to try. If you're looking at a December daily or something to do, definitely go check out the greeting card section, because you can find a lot of gems. I also picked up one of these, and I don't think I showed it in the video, but it is in the thumbnail. And so I had already bought the other sizes. Let's see. I have the large and the medium, and so now this one is the small size. And when I tell you this thing cuts like a dream, it's so good. It was a little hard for me to understand how it works, because my other one that I have, I push forward and then the blade goes forward. This is actually the opposite. You pull down, and I don't know why they have it into two, but you pull down and it exposes the blade. So let me put it back up, and you can see here that the blade is completely put away and there's no accidental, cutting yourself. But when I push down on it, now it exposes the blade. So if you can get your hands on these, any of the sizes, I would definitely grab these. And I looked them up on Amazon, and they're going for like, I think maybe the big one is like $15. So definitely a great score at Dollar Tree. I went ahead and picked up some of this tape. I'm loving all of the Dollar Tree tapes that I have. I thought this one was so pretty. So this has a piece of like Scotch tape holding it. There we go. You can see how pretty that design is. Very, very nice. And I think always a floral is always great to have. The other ones that I've already picked up, if you've been with me watching, then I picked up this one that looks like a mail, like the old style mail envelopes. It's got the like blue and red up at the top, and then it's got like a dusty blue in the middle. It's so pretty. I absolutely adore this stuff. And then also I'm a big fan of any kind of stripes, especially diagonal. And I believe this is almost like an orange, but it comes off, you can see I used it here. It comes off almost like a red, so I think it's great to get this time of year. So these are the three that I've most recently picked up. Super cute. And then the last thing that I got were these felt stickers, and you get 9 pieces. And so I'm going to guess you get 3 of each of the, no, 4. Okay, so you get 3 of these bulbs, 3 of these, and 2 of these. And I think they'll be really cute to add on here. We can make these into paper clips. They can also be dangles. They can be just glued on to a page like this. And there's so many different ideas that can be used here. And that's it for my haul. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you give Dollar Tree a try, especially if you haven't been in a while. They've updated their inventory. And also, I do want to say something else really quick. I get a lot of comments of like, oh, my Dollar Tree is not that nice. And this is not my normal Dollar Tree. I was in Dallas and I found this Dollar Tree, and it was in a not great area. Well, it was kind of a weird area. It was like really nice and then not. But the whole store was trashed except for the craft department. I don't know if maybe they don't get a lot of crafters there, because it was like impeccable as you saw. But the rest of the store was in complete disarray. And you can hear a lot of background noise because it really was in disarray. But what I wanted to say here is that 2 things. Number 1, don't judge a book by its cover. If the store looks trashed, give it a shot anyways. Go through the aisles. You never know what you find. A lot of times I find things hiding in the back of the display, or maybe not where it's supposed to be. And then also, number 2, be patient. There are things that I've seen influencers on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube say that they have at their Dollar Tree, and it's been over a year, and then our Dollar Tree finally gets it. So don't lose hope. If your store doesn't carry these items, keep an eye out. So I want to thank you again for being here. Thank you for all of your support. I really couldn't do this without you. Every time you share, you like the video, you comment, any of those things really helps me out so much, and I really have you to thank for it. So love you. Until next time. Bye.